Welcome back, guys, and today we are going to talk about the 5 things you need to be doing to be successful at the park. My name is Akira Sendo, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, the first thing you need to do is to get yourself a crew. The big 3, we've been playing together for years. Me and Sol have been playing since I was like 5, and it's about to be a decade long since I've been playing with Sizz. So, you all need to find somebody to play with. It mainly just comes down to being able to complement each other's strengths and weaknesses, being able to play along with each other. Like, you know what I mean, 20 minutes can easily turn into like 4 hours with people that you want to be playing with. Now, that's easier said than done. If you're a solo player, it can be really hard to find people that will even trust you by giving you the ball. So one big tip that I have for you is to just check out the community page. There's lots of people there that are always willing to let somebody into their like 2-man squad or whatnot. Mainly a lot of solo players just like yourself that want to find a crew to run with on a consistent basis. And that can all be up to you guys, you know. But just try to make friends in the community. I know a lot of people can be toxic in there, so just try to weed those people out and find somebody that you can comfortably play with. Number 4 is probably just get yourself a park build. Now for me, I had my power forward, my 3-level score, which I thought was, you know, pretty decent. But he really just didn't fit into the park / the way I really wanted to play. So I created my slasher, which you see on the screen, which was a perfect fit for park, as my play style had changed a little bit since the game came out due to updates and downgrades to my players. So there was that. It all really depends on your squad and your play style. There is no perfect build. Everyone plays a little differently. So my best advice really is to just sit down and break down your squad. What are y'all missing? If you guys are a complete squad of slashers, maybe a shooting build would help space the floor. Or in contrast, if you're all shooters and have nobody to grab rebounds, maybe somebody in that department would be a benefit to your squad. I would display a list of builds that I recommend for the park, but really it all depends on if you guys want to run small, if you guys want to run big. So I won't be showing that, but I will be showing some milestones which I believe will become helpful for you guys when you're building your build, such as shooting milestones, which anything above a 75 rating is honestly, you can green everything if you properly know your release. And these are a list of some of the slashing attributes, which I can't remember off the top of my head, but they'll be on the screen, which are required to get certain dunking animations if you really do need a slasher or an inside force or some sort of center build, or maybe even just a tall small forward that can just go in there and catch some bodies for you guys. Number 3, play anyone and play for the dub. We like to play anyone since we like competition. Yeah, it's fun to dog on some kids who don't have thumbs, but the only way you can get some real experience is from losing or beating good teams. Now, I'm not saying go in and challenge the top rep in the park, but if you guys are on a win streak, don't be the pussies that walk off after the game to check people's ratings, especially after I just sat through 20 possessions where neither team could make an open shot. Just be courteous and know that people were waiting to play you. Alright, number 2, know your role. If you only have one person on your team that's able to score, you'll need to go back to the drawing board, since if he can just get clamped up, what now? Everyone needs to be able to score and know when they should take a shot or pass the ball. It's important to have basketball IQ, but it's even more important to have common sense. Which leads me to the next topic. Number 1, broaden your horizons. Don't just run all slashers. All it takes is these bad boys right here and you're done. Now, in my opinion, I like having a build capable of doing it all, and having a team that can score in more than one way, whether that be from putbacks, threes, middies, dunks, layups, you name it. Just don't let being good at something stop you at being great at everything. Some honorable mentions include, well, actually, hold on, I don't know how this did make the top 5, but I guess the top 6 now. So, just number 0. So make sure you run good badges for the park, i.e. don't use tireless defender or that scoring badge that lets you shoot better from the free throw line in clutch moments or something like that. Besides, the games don't even take that long, and free throws aren't even permitted in park. So I'll show a list of the badges that I deem to be like top tier for the park. Obviously, there's going to be probably a drop down. You'll see. I'll add it in post. But just make sure you put your badge points into something respectable. Don't just run stupid stuff if it doesn't really benefit you. Obviously, like something as simple as interceptor. I mean, if people throw bad passes in the park, they're pretty easy to pick off. So just be on the lookout for that. You don't really need to waste points into that category. So obviously be smart with your points and just follow this list right here, which I'm assuming is still on the screen. So yeah. Okay, back to honorable mentions. Play to your strengths. Don't shoot if you can't shoot. Don't drive if you can't drive. Know your jumper. The last thing you want to be doing is missing game-winning shots. And please, don't be toxic. All threats can still be reported to the authorities. All they need is your PSN username, and they'll know where you are through Sony. So think twice before wishing death upon someone's family. And lastly, just have fun, man. Y'all play better when you have fun anyways, and you have your emotions in check. So please, just know that you're on a team with 2 other people, and they're probably pissed off that you guys lost. There's no need to call people out, start screaming at each other, and just be sour about the game. Address any issues you guys have before or after the game. It's fine. Besides, I mean, let's be honest. The team to tilt first, the team to lose first. So, come on. God damn, I was running out of breath on that last part. Alright, guys, it's been Akira Sundial. We'll see you guys on the next one.